field, I leave you battered and scarred. Smash the hit stick and leave your helmet scattered in shards. Print the pattern of my cleats on the jersey and your shoulder guards. So tell me who you know going harder than ADIcArDs.
Hey, what is up, guys? ADIcArDs back, bringing you guys some Madden 25 Ultimate Team. And in this video, the first game is a 25k coin game against my boy Butta be beastin'. Actually, why was I gonna say Butta is a beast? Butta be beastin'. I don't know how you came up with that gamer tag. I honestly have no clue. You know, couldn't pick anything else. Shit. But anyway, check his team out. His team is pretty sick. 95 overall. He's got a lot of good players, and he is a solid player as well. Knows what he's doing. Has a mean scheme on offense, which you will see, and on defense, he's a-okay. Right here, I guess he's a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. He's got the Vikings jersey, the Viking everything. I think he even had Harrison Smith at free safety. Like, who the hell uses Harrison Smith? Nobody. Shit, besides him. And that Barry Sanders is taking a shit on me. That thing was actually, to my knowledge, I don't know if they lied to me or told me the truth, but I guess there's only one Barry Sanders that's auctionable, and that's the one he had right there. I mean, the way I heard is, you gotta collect. Look at, we got heat though. Oh man, that was sick. What they told me is, there, I guess you get like 10 collectibles for Barry Sanders, and he becomes you can't auction him or trade him off. So I don't know how he got his, and you know, honestly don't care. Not too big of a fan of Barry Sanders, but some of you guys might be like, oh man, it's the only one, or you know, I guess if there is a only one, that's the only one he has right there. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. Maybe this is the rarest one. Maybe they're all equal rarity. Who the fuck knows? I'm not a freaking mutt guru. You know, I've heard from one guy you can't auction him off. Then I heard from a few others you can. And I've seen he auctioned his off. It was later on after this game, of course. And you know, if they are, you know, if his is rarer than the others, post in the comments. One of you guys might know. One of you guys might be a mutt guru. You know, I think he ended up selling it for like 1.5 mil, which was crazy. And as you guys see right there, you know, we go into halftime. He actually holds me to 3 points. It ends up being 10-10. But you know, I do receive the ball coming out of halftime, so we gotta make something happen. Don't win a field goal. Definitely do win a touchdown. You know, put the pressure on him, and right there, God, I got annihilated. Definitely want to put the pressure on him. You know, score that touchdown. He's playing some pretty good defense, but he leaves the out route wide open. I thought I was gonna take his ankles right there with me, but. Oh my God, this user is terrible. Oh, I got some bad. You know, usually I'm good with the free safety, and on those user catches, I don't know what happens. I guess I don't get the reaction or whatever. But you know, we did score, so I ain't too mad. 17-10. He's got to get into the end zone. Damn flanker screen, man. He's ripping me up with this flanker screen. I gotta adjust to, and look at this heat. What? Oh my goodness.
Holy fuck, how the fuck did that happen?
I think this man got an Indianapolis Colts horseshoe up his ass right now.
You had a sack. I don't know Cam Newton.
I don't know how that happened. And right there, I try to claim his soul with Bobby Wagner, but he keeps running away from the big hit. And D'Angelo, Stonehands, Winfield, Senor can't freaking hold on to the damn pick, man. But 4th and 11. Butta has one last chance. He chucks it up, and we got that wheel route double covered. And sure enough, we get our stop. So right now, oh man, terrible angle. And I'm going not all the way, apparently. I do get down. Dude, this man's got a Brian Dawkins. Like, this dude's got a ridiculously awesome team. You know, I really like Brian Dawkins right here. I do end up scoring. 2-score lead right now. You know, pretty good shape. 44 seconds, you know. Highly unlikely he comes back, but, you know, he did break out of that sack, And then he, well, that's the only BS he's really gotten this game. Right there, he does make a horrible, terrible, whatever you want to call it, really bad read, and that ends up being the game pretty much. Ends up throwing an INT. He does end up paying me my 25K, so he's good in my book. Cool guy, pretty hilarious. He just said, good game, moved on. And check this, man. Right after that, I was sitting at like 525K. I ended up doing the Chris Johnson collection, which cost me like, I think 100K. And then I got Marcel Reese for like, I want to say 20. So that was 120. Then I got Gerald McCoy. And I think I got, that Geno. I don't know if that's new. And then I went ahead and, man, I did the collection for the Alec Ogletree. So right there, huge upgrades, really. Well, huge upgrades for me, at least. Some of you guys might make bigger upgrades. I honestly don't know. But those are pretty big upgrades for me. Pretty badass. Really like Alec Ogletree since he is a Rams player. And he's got 95. He's got speed. He's got hit power. Only thing I'm really missing right now is probably Daryl Washington, captain. Lance Briggs, definitely want to get him, or somebody who's really fast and can really hit hard. So Lance Briggs, Daryl Washington, one of those two guys. And of course they got to be elite, since I said in one of my previous videos that I do want to make an all-elite team. I don't know how I'm going to replace Pryor. He might be the only fantasy player on the team. But yeah, the second game that I am playing is a 40K coin game. Come here, son. It's actually my 40K against my friend's Beastie Stone. He actually put up his fantasy Chris Johnson, which I valued at 20K at the time, Evan Sutton, which I valued at like 10, and Geno Atkins, 92 overall, and I valued that right there at a user pick ya bitch. Give me that shit. Boom! We get the INT, and we take the man's ankles with us, and we could go all the way. Yes, sir. Do score, and we do take a 14-0 lead. And right there, I try to bait him. I came down from the streak to the slant, and he just made a good play. And right there, he chucks it up, and Alec Ogletree can't make a play for us. Come on, Ogletree. I really wasted like 150K on you. You got to help me out a little bit. Right there, he's just chucking shit up. I don't even know if he's making reads at this time. Just making Cam Chancellor, man. Oh, he's going to have to be upgraded. I really want Eric Berry or Rashad Jones, or I don't know who I want. One of those two. I think they're the two highest rated elite safeties in the game. Both are 95 and 96. And right there, well, no, yeah, elite safeties. And there's Polamalu, but I don't want Polamalu. Not too big of a fan of Troy Polamalu's. Right there, I do get down, and I take some clock, and then I do score to make it a 21-7 game. And he's running this screen. It's been really effective for him. He's gotten 2 positive gains, so he tries it for a third time. He gets caught from behind. I think that was Big Geno or maybe Gerald McCoy who caught him, and we do stop him. No score, but he does end up getting the ball coming at halftime. And right there, I'm one pick away from the game being over. And right there, Pat Pete. Now, if he would have threw a bullet, it would have been a user pick, but he threw a lob, and I ended up coming down with Pat Pete to get the INT, and pretty much, we pretty much good right now. Thinking, what am I going to do with the cards? Actually score again, and what I did with the cards is I actually ended up selling them for coins. I sold my Chris Johnson for 20K. I sold Evan Sutton for 11, and then I sold Geno for like 12. So it ended up being a good 40K after tax or whatever, 39 or something like that. Yeah, well, I think I got like, I'm not sure exactly how much I sold him for. It was somewhere in that area. Not exactly. I know Chris Johnson I sold for like 20 flat, and the other guys were like, could have been 11 or 12 or 14 for Geno or 13. Honestly, I don't remember. But he did end up paying. Man of his word. Salute this guy. Good stuff. Kept his word even though he's getting his ass kicked. He didn't bitch. He just said good game. I really like these type of players who just say good game, move on. If they get whored out by EA, I will, if I feel the same way, I'll admit it. Boom. Sit the hell down. Cam Chancellor knocked the fuck out shot. Night. Got laid the hell out. And, no, he just had a good game. No, props to this guy. Didn't complain or anything. Paid up the cards and, maybe get a rematch in the future. And right there, I do throw another super dot. And that ends up being the game pretty much. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Comment, subscribe if you have not already. Mutt25 ADIcArDs signing out. Until next time, salute.